The next emotion I'd like to go into is frustration. This is one of my favorite emotions because there's so many things to get frustrated about in daily life. Isn't that true? But the way I look at it in terms of emotional freedom is that life is a practice stage. You can go out into your mundane world and practice looking for frustrations so that you can have an opportunity to be patient. And one thing you must know is that frustration is not the key to any door. Frustration is not the key to any door. All right, remember that. The antidote for frustration is patience. Here are some strategies to develop patience. The first one I practice all the time myself. If you want to practice patience, what I suggest is that you go to the longest, most irritating line you could find and stand in it in a different way. Because the way people stand in lines, if you observe them, the cashier drops the carton of milk, the person can't find their credit card, and everybody's getting more tense and upset and irritated. That's the typical way of standing in a line. But for emotional freedom, the way I look at standing in a line is that it's an opportunity to shift that energy of the line and practice patience. So you can look at it that way, and what you specifically do is that you let somebody else go in front of you. When you do this, it's so beautiful. It's like you've handed them $1 million. They can't believe it. That in all this tension, you're actually letting them go ahead. You say, go ahead. And then they get very happy. And then you stand there. You're not pushing. You're not snitty. You're not getting anxious or angry. And you're staying there very open-hearted and cheerful. And I want you to notice when you do that, what happens to the line. What I think you'll find is that line will suddenly start to move faster. So you could be masters of your universe by practicing these kinds of really wonderful techniques and see how patience can pay off in a line, because the line is the microcosm. This applies to the greater world too, in terms of developing patience in your immediate world, and you can apply it to everything.